Yes, yes, yes. I heard you guys. I'm listening. I heard you guys don't know how to place your stop loss and your take profit correctly. But guess what? That's what this video is for. So guess what? We're going to do it today. Anyways, welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Nyla and this is Boom LC Trades. You already know. So today we're going to be learning how to place our stop loss and our take profit correctly. And let me tell you, it's pretty simple. It's not going to be a long video. Watch this quick video and learn how to do it correctly so that you can stop getting hit out of your trades. I don't know what y'all are doing, bro. Stop placing your stop loss incorrectly. Come on, let's do it. Walking the party, I'm sipping on Pepsi. Wait, no, I'm sipping on Phantom. All right, let's lock in. Let's get the tool out. Let's do this. Hey, before I start this video, you know what I'm gonna say. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you drop a comment. Tell me how much you love me or how much you hate me. I don't care, either one. And make sure you smash that subscribe button. Why? Because it takes 2 seconds to show love, y'all. We're building a community. We're friends now. Like, come on, stop playing. All right, so let's go to a very simple pair, right? Let's get off of the 5 minute. I'm trying to cook up something with this 5 minute. Just give me time. I'll talk to y'all about it soon. Speed racers. Anyway, I don't even know if y'all heard that because my mic's connected. But let's go. Let's actually go on a blank chart. Let's do USD CAD. I haven't even looked at this pair in mad long. I don't know what's about to happen. Ooh, it looks good. Ooh, it looks really good. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. The first thing is that one, you need to have the stop loss and shorts and longs in your toolbox. It should be right here. This is a short. Boom. This is a long. Boom. Short means you're selling. Long means you're buying. Okay? That's what the S and the L are here for. So, when you are placing a trade, right? First, we have to look to get into a trade. Now, let's say we got into this trade right here, which this was a really good one, actually. Super good, because we could have had, say, this is just practice, right? Let's go on the 4-hour chart. This is just practice. So, swing high right here. Swing low down here, right? Boom, we got that part already. And if you don't got that part, go on my channel and watch the millions of videos where I talk about it. But let's go on the 1 hour. Now we have our indication. Then what do we have? We have our correction right here. Let me show you guys. We have our indication right here. We have our correction right here. And this candle right here is our continuation candle. So I would get in right there for a buy, right? Right when this candle closes, which means where that wick is right there. Now, my stop loss is going to be placed below this correction, right? We don't want to place it all the way down here. That's stupid. Like, we don't need to do that. We need to go where the correction was, or as I would say, a previous higher low or previous lower high, right? So once we do that, we go a few pips below it, not too crazy, right? I say 10 to 20 pips below this correction area. Now let's see how many pips that is. That's 6. We can go a little deeper. Hold on. Let me measure that. Hold on, guys. Stop. Be patient. Where the heck is 10? Okay, let's go right there. All right, so now your trade has breathing room just in case it wants to be silly. Now, when we are looking for our take profit, we go back in time. So you see how price stopped here and then went down? It had to pull back, stopped at this area. This could have been a take profit right here. This could have been a take profit. Why does this take profit not work though? Because look at the ratio. It's a 0.8. What in the world is that? Why would you want that? So the best advice I can give you guys about setting your stop loss and take profit is you have to do it on the time frame in which you entered your trade. If you entered on the 1 hour, you want to find a 1 hour take profit. Now my 1 hour, what am I doing? My 1 hour take profit would be somewhere around this area right here. That's a 1-to-1, but let's make it a 1-to-2 because that's what I trade. Somewhere floating around this area would be my take profit, right? It would be somewhere up here. Now I might close it a few pips before if I manually close it, or I'll just let my take profit take me out. Now, I'm going to show you guys a couple of examples because this is just one. And I want to show you guys that you need to have your stop loss is more important than your take profit, because your stop loss is what's going to protect your account. You need to place your stop. Let me type it out. Place your stop loss below your previous higher low or lower high or correction. Okay, those are the three most important things with stop loss, right? Take profit. Now you need to place, find your take profit based on time frame you entered. TF is time frame entered, and go back in time and see where price previously stopped. Okay, boom, very important with your stop. Look at that, stop lose. What am I talking about? Am I okay? Stop loss and take profit, very important notes, right? Stop loss needs to be placed below your higher low, lower high, or your correction. Take profit needs to go based off of the time frame you entered. If you entered on the 5 minute, find a 5 minute take profit. Why are you finding a daily take profit and you entered on the 5 minute? You're most likely, now it will work, don't get me wrong. However, your stop loss is what's gonna be messed up, because your stop loss is not gonna make sense for a daily take profit. Now, my best advice, like I said, is if you entered on the 1 hour, find a 1 hour take profit. Some people will say if you entered on 1 hour, you can have a daily take profit, but just know you will be in that trade. That is swing trading. That is not day trading. If you're okay with swing trading, then yeah, do it that way. But for the day traders, if you entered on the 1 hour, find a 1 hour take profit. If you entered on the 15 minute, find a 15 minute take profit. What in the world are y'all doing finding 4 hour daily take profits and you're not even a swing trader? Do you know if you're a swing trader or not, or are you a day trader? Which one are you? I don't mean to yell at y'all, but y'all be just silly sometimes, just doing silly stuff. I love y'all though, just a little silly, that's all. But yes, let's find another example. Let's go to USD JPY, cool, whatever. USD JPY. Now, there's a good one actually, because we can place this as a swing high. A swing high can be placed right here in this area. Boom. Booyah. Do it a little below so we can capture this one too. Swing high. Booyah. Swing low right here. Cool. Now we got our indication, got our correction. There's our continuation candle right here. Now, it is so important. This trade is going to be mad important because as you can see, we're starting to go down. So that means even if you did enter this trade, we didn't even do a top-down analysis. So this is not that video. I'm just showing you examples, okay? You see how this is already, you would have gotten to this trade already, right? So you're getting into buys. This trade is, you're already not in profit. You're already going downhill. So your stop loss has to be placed a little bit below this correction, or this is even better because our lower high is right here. Or higher low is right here, I should say. Higher low is right here. You could place it a few pips below that. Now, your take profit, there's a huge stop loss. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna fix that. Your take profit could be here, that's a 1-to-1, or here, which is, yeah, 1-to-3. Now I'm gonna move the stop loss, and you trail your stop loss at all times, right? Let's move it right here. 1-to-2, cool. 1-to-2. So this did wick into this area, so you do need to be careful, right? You're already in the trade. You're already negative money. But your take profit, I'm going based off of where price previously was at. So this area could be our first take profit. Price stops here. Or if you even want to, you could do right here. Price stopped here, went down. That's what you need to look for. Price stopped here, went down. Price stopped here, went down. And price stopped here and went down. And this is why I say trail your take profit and take partials. Now, if you look, this could not be it. We have to fix our stop loss. This could be your first take profit, a 1-to-1, if you are being risky and frisky. This could be your second take profit, a 1 to 7.5. But me, knowing me, my take profit would be up here, which is a 1 to 2. I went for the highest point right here. I'm going to trail it as we go, and we're just gonna see. We would just have to see. Once it gets to this area right here, like say this line, I will move my stop loss to break even. So that means that I will move this. There will be no risk. It's a risk-free trade. Now, regardless, I either break even and make no money, or I can start to take partials. You get what I'm saying? That's why you have to, your stop loss has to start somewhere, and you have to trail it. Now, trailing your stop loss is simply just going up and up and up with your stop loss so that you mitigate any type of loss or try to get some type of profit, if that makes sense. You want to gain profit here, okay? The market hates you. The market does not want you to win. So you have to force yourself to win, okay? Now, let me show you guys an example if you are, say, scalpers or something like that. Let's go to the 5-minute, right? Now, say you're a supply and demand trader, which I'm pretty sure some of you guys are sometimes. You're a supply and demand trader, right? You see this uptrend, right? Cool. What does that mean? You have to wait for a new high, which is right here. You have to, well, actually, there's a bad example. Let's try over here. Let's look for a different one, because that was a terrible example. I don't got nothing for that. I have absolutely nothing for that. Okay, I'm looking for good examples here. Good examples. Okay. Yeah, we're not really getting any. Maybe this one. Okay, you get into the trade, right? You see that it's on an uptrend. You see this red candle here. You guys, supply and demand traders, you know how this works, right? You draw the box right here. You wait for price to come back to that box, tap it, and see how the candle closes. Now, I'm not getting into supply and demand. I'm just looking for a good entry. Now, say, boom, it tapped it. Supply and demand traders know that you can't go based off of history to find your take profit. You literally have to find 1-to-1s, right? If you got in at this candle right here when it closed, you have to find a 1-to-1. This is a 1-to-1. Boom. And you would have hit it, obviously, without it being taken out. This is where your stop loss will be. Oh, well, this is higher than a 1-to-1. A 1-to-1 is right here, so that would have hit. 1-to-2 is right here for those frisky traders. 1-to-2. So regardless, both of them would have hit. But some trades, you have to find your own stop loss and your own take profit with using this tool. Like, you have to literally go, and you see how it says, hold on, let me get it perfect. Wait, perfect. There we go. See how it says, right? See how it says 1 right there? That's a 1-to-1. If I go up, see how it says, oh God, 2 right here? That's a 1-to-2. Some traders require this tool in order to find their 1-to-1s and 1-to-2s. That's like supply and demand, smart money concept, ICT. That's those type of traders. ICC traders, right? That's what we are here. ICC. I do supply and demand sometimes, but ICC traders, you need to go based off of history. You need to go based off of where the market last stopped. Where did it stop and go down? Where did it stop and go down? If we're looking for buys, vice versa, let's find some sells. What we gotta do is flip the freaking chart. That's all we have to do. What am I doing? Nothing, being silly. Do the same thing for sells. Where did it stop and go back up? Where did it stop and go back up? You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Kind of. Stop right here, went down. Stop right here, went down. That's how you find your stop loss to take profit. I don't know if I'm explaining it like as simple as I could be. Maybe I should find you guys some sell examples. Oh, hey, girl, not now. Love you. But perfect. This is a sell example, right? Say I entered this trade, ICC concept. Boom. This would have got an indication. This would have been my correction candle, right? So now, boom, we get in right here. I'm not drawing out the lines right now, okay? I'm just showing you guys simple things. Get in right there. This a few pips above where our correction was, and in history back in the day, price went to this area, right? Right. Hold on, let me mark it out for you. Price went here. Price went here. and price went here. So as you can see, there's a 1-to-1. This is a 1-to-6, and this is a 1-to-2. So what are we doing? We're finding that 1-to-2, at least a 1-to-2. And guess what? You would have smacked that. You would have smacked the heck out of that. Actually, perfectly. That is a beautiful trade, boy. But that's all you have to do on the 1 hour chart. Just find 1 hour, 4 hour, even daily. Find where price previously was at. Mark it up with the lines I literally use. And draw your stop loss and your take profit based off of that. Now, always remember to trail. Once you're in the trade and you're in profit, start to trail your stop loss because you want to mitigate as much loss to your account as possible. Am I explaining this in simple terms? Does it make sense? Am I making sense here? Stop loss needs to be placed below a few pips below your higher low, lower high, or your correction point. Take profit based off of history. Does that make sense to you? Please, I hope it does. If it does not make sense, I'll make an even more simplified video, okay? I'm trying to find as many examples as possible. Like, same thing with gold. We get in right here, boom, we go for a long, gold's a little different. Go for a long, look at that. We go back in history. Hey, gold, where have you stopped? Oh, boy, not now. We go in history. Hey, where has price stopped before? Price has stopped here. Price stopped right there. Price has been, excuse you. Price has been here. Now we scroll back to where we go. And before we even knew that, guess what? We would have our stop loss would have been placed there already. This is a 1-to-3, which is a terrible trade, and we should not get into that 1-to-2 and better. But you see how I went back in time? I find where price was. I got into the trade. I put the stop loss there, down here. The take profit is based off of history. It would have smacked regardless. Not a good trade to get into, but it would have smacked. Just make sure that you're going back in time. I'm not talking about don't go all the way back here, bro. I'm not telling you to go all the way back. Hold on. Because I feel like y'all not going to understand what I'm saying. Don't go all the way back to 2025 and find a stop loss. No, just go a few months back. See how I went right here? When was this? May 2026. A few months back. It's August. A few months back. Find where price previously stopped at and you're good. You're ready to rock and roll. You're having an amazing time. It is so much fun. Cool. I did a sell one already. I did some buy ones. Yeah, I think you guys got it. If you got any more questions for me, just ask me. Just DM me, follow my Instagram at LC Trades, follow my TikTok. I post on my story literally almost every day on my Instagram story. I love my Instagram so much. I need to post better on stories and not stories. I need to make more posts on my Instagram and TikTok. That's besides the point. Let me hit this outro because I'm about to chat. Did you guys like that? Did I explain it good enough? Was it simplified enough? I feel like maybe I was talking to like advanced traders. Like I'm nervous because I don't know if I was too beginner friendly. Like I hope you guys understand the concept. Comment if I need to simplify it even more because I can go more in depth, make the video much longer, go into much more details. But I try to keep the videos like short because nowadays in 2026, everyone's attention span is like this big. So I don't want to have an hour-long video. Who in the world is going to watch that? It's not a course. It's a YouTube video. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Anyway, yes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe because it takes 2 seconds to show love. We are a family. Do you guys hear me? We're friends. We're a family. We're connected. We need to build this community. What are you talking about? Feel me? But I will see you guys on the next one. I love you guys so much. Have a blessed rest of your day.